Papa Francisco, Pope Francis, at 86 years of age, Argentina is going to be winning its first World Cup title since the year 1986. Papa Francisco was born in the year 36. Argentina is going to end an a 36-year World Cup title drought in the year 2022. Oh, Brazil's going to win its sixth World Cup. Oh, Brazil's going to win its sixth World Cup. This is Argentina's sixth World Cup final. It is Argentina's third World Cup championship and its sixth final. This is what the year 1936 is all about. His birthday, December the 17th, is right before the World Cup final. It is so obvious to me that Argentina's win the World Cup. Don't listen to all these frauds telling you, oh, Netherlands. Dude, the Messiah, Jesus Christ, he rose at the Middle East in Jerusalem, over at Israel, the Middle East, right? Qatar, the first World Cup in the Middle East, the first Winter World Cup right before Christmas. It's because Lionel Messi is the Messiah. This is why we see the first Winter World Cup ever. This World Cup championship, Papa Francisco at 86 years of age, is all about the greatest of all time, Lionel Messi. Is about Lionel Messi never ever giving up, failing to win the finals with Argentina. You look at Papa Francisco, you look at Pope Francis. Papa Francisco, Pope Francis, and the state of Qatar all have the same singular Pythagorean gematria of 59. You know what Papa Francisco and Pope Francis have to do with the gematria of 122? Is that Lionel Messi and Argentina, the Sky Blues, are leading the world for brighter days against the recovery of the coronavirus. You see that it's Argentina, it's virus, it's winter that have gematria of 89. It's virus that begins with the 22nd letter in the alphabet. Lionel Messi and Argentina going to go 35 years without winning the World Cup. It's the Barcelona man that's going to deliver the job for Argentina. The greatest of all time, Lionel Messiah, leads the world against the recovery of the coronavirus in the 2022 World Cup when it's all said and done. Papa Francisco, Pope Francis, born in the year 36. Argentina ending a 36-year World Cup title drought. Catholics having gematria of 36. You talk about all these Jesuit countries out there who have won World Cups. Even Germany, Protestant, Lutherans, but have a high population of Catholics over there. You talk about Spain win the World Cup, Italy win the World Cup, France with its Catholic roots. You talk about Brazil being highly religious. You talk about Argentina win all the World Cups, and then the Protestant countries do not win these World Cups. So these Jesuit tributes are all synced up. When we talk about France winning the World Cup, France and Pope Francis have the same 5 letters. And if we're going to include Spanish gematria, then include Francisco. Pope Francis, Francisco, in the defending World Cup champion France, begins with the same 5 letters. In the significance of France and Argentina, the only team to take the lead against France in the World Cup, Argentina. 2-1 Argentina. France scored the last. They scored 3 goals, and then Argentina scored the third goal to lose 4-3 against France, because Lionel Messi is winning the World Cup after losing 4-3 to France, greatest of all time. Acronyms has gematria 43. This is really why they ended up losing the game 4-3, in my opinion, over at Russia. We see the Messi prophecy. Can he win the final? Oh, yes, he can. They're not going to get silver this time around. The I forgot what silver is in Spanish, but I have to go break that down in another video. But you get this. This is completely Illuminati. The defending World Cup champion, Francis, began with the first 5 letters. Messi, 5 letters. Qatar, 5 letters. It really comes down to Messi's 5th World Cup that he wins after 4 prior World Cups without winning the championship. And I think it's no coincidence that Argentina last won the World Cup in the year 86, and the Pope would be 86 years of age. And this guy, Jorge Mario Bergoglio, also happens to be the first Jesuit Pope in the Catholic Church. He is an Argentinian. He is a really big football fan at 86 years of age. It's going to be one of the greatest birthdays the world has ever seen before. And the France connection really takes the icing of the cake. December the 12th of 2022 is a date numerology of 71. All the gematria references of 71 with the greatest of all time, with Barcelona, with the coronavirus, and what Argentina really represents, these sky blues and brighter days to come in the world. And it is not a coincidence that Lionel the Messiah Messi, the first 5 letters of Messiah, is Lionel Messi. The Messiah has risen again on December the 25th on Christmas Day. Argentina is winning the World Cup right before Christmas. Now, you cannot make this up at all, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is really, really clear that all these frauds out there are going to be exposed, saying that the Netherlands is going to win and all of that. And they're completely ignoring the fact that the Messiah has risen in the Middle East. Don't they study religion? Don't they know about the story of Jesus Christ they told in the Bible? Do they know really what Lionel Messi represents? Messi the Messiah, don't they get that? Pope Francis, France, we get it? We know why France won the World Cup in 2018. This really ties into his 86th birthday with Argentina's last World Cup title in the year 86. It is all happening. It really is. There's no question about it. Don't even ask me again, man. There's no doubt about it that the greatest football of all time is going to win. And this coming from Juventus and Cristiano Ronaldo, man. He's a great scorer, man. But Lionel Messi really takes the icing on the cake for this. Leo Messi and LeBron James cementing the GOAT status in 2022. 22-4, the master number in numerology. Also the same life path of Tony Tout like it is. 22-4, Tony the Tiger of 2022, the year of the Tiger.